start. Let me see now. That was 5 years ago. How was that 5 years ago? That's crazy. Oh, that was in Boston, that's why. I get so confused about what I do and when I do it. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Ducky. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Teresa Barker. Good morning, Brenda Wright. How are you? Happy August 1st, guys. We're shifting into Leo. New moon. New peeps. New lives, hopefully. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. I'm just sharing the groups. It's just going to be a minute. You guys know this already, though. Okay, hi. Good morning, Jen Sheldon. Yay, YouTube alerts you when you're on. Good morning, Rachel McIntyre. How are you? Thank you for the morning love. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Joseph. How are you? Hey, Anne. Hey, Rose. I think I've said hello to everybody else. You're all just rolling in here. How are you guys on August 1st? Are you guys ready for a new month? I feel like that song, Nina Simone, A New Day, A New Dawn, A New Day, and I'm feeling good. We all need to listen to that song really loud today. That's what's in my head right now. So my name is Dan Geist. This is Engelgeist. Thank you for tuning in. I am here to do your daily forecast of what the energy is for the collective. The intention is those that may not only watch this live with us right now, but also those that may come across it throughout the day today. What do they need to know best about the energies at work today? How can they best sort of, what can they focus on, or how can they what do they need to be aware of to better move throughout the day? Does that make sense? Anybody else feeling weird pressure on the top of their head? I feel like I woke up with a weird headache and pressure on the top of my head, and I'm not sure what that is. But anyways. Awesome. I'm glad that it alerts you guys. Yay. Is that new? I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm glad that it's alerting you guys. That means you guys hit the bell. So, yay. All right, so let's look at the energy for August 1st, Jueves, which is Thursday, 2019, in case Spirit is speaking Spanish this morning. All right, Spirit, please give me a card for the collective that best represents the energies that they will be dealing with as a whole for Thursday, August 1st, 2019. What do you mean no video, Tibet? I see myself on video. Are you not seeing my video? It might be because you're in the Philippines. Maybe the connection is bad. Yeah, I feel like I have pressure here and up here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the 3 breaths. So let's stop and do that really quick. Maybe that's what we need, is to get centered. I feel a little bit like knocked out of my head. It's weird. I woke up this way. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Beyonce. All right, let's take 3 deep breaths deep into our belly, through our nose and out our mouth. Okay? And imagine the plus signs going in and the minus sign's going out the mouth, okay? So let's do that now. Let's inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Just bring your attention to the center of your head right here. Inhale again. And exhale. And just let go of any sort of tension or anything that's like, was bugging you. You can let it go. You don't have to deal with it right now in the present moment. And inhale one more time. And exhale. Okay. All right. Hey, Meek Mitchell. I'm not doing single cards for people. This is the morning forecast. I do single cards during pop-ups, and I'll answer questions like those during those events. Those are usually in the evening, okay? But this is, I'm shuffling for the energy of the group right now, the collective, for Thursday, August 1st, 2019. Please, Spirit, give me a card that best represents that. Good morning, Irene Morris. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, follow my business page, subscribe to my YouTube page. You guys, I also put up a new pick a card video. It's all about the body that you're using. Which body is your prominent body? The belief is that there's 4 different bodies. We have the mental body, the spiritual body, the physical body, and the emotional body. And where are you most prominent right now? I also, in meditation, when I was thinking about it last night, I was aware of, which I didn't include in the video, is our bodies, our prominence in our bodies can shift. So like during certain points in our life, we can be like more physically oriented and more in our physical body, and then less in other bodies. But we can also spend time studying or going to a specific area and putting our attention on that body or that awareness, and working with it to sort of heal it, grow it, learn about it, own it, master it. Does that make sense? And so when we start to focus on all of the 4 bodies and bringing them all 4 together and intertwining them, I think that's when sort of a little ascension happens, but I don't know. So I was saying that if your prominent body is a specific, one of the specific 4, you might have information or understanding that you can help others with that maybe might be working in a separate body, right? Like, so some of you might be more physically oriented, right? You might be able to share information with somebody who is more spiritually oriented, and vice versa. And both of you can kind of draw from each other's experiences, or sort of just even vibrationally teach each other about the aspects that we're not maybe paying attention to. Does that make sense? Check out the pick a card, see which group you pick, and see if it's true for you, if that's where you're currently at. But I did want to include, and I'll probably include in the description today, that the prominence can change. You can even consciously change it. Like through meditation, you can say, okay, today I want to work with my emotional body. What's going on in my emotional body? Show me. Spirit, please show me. Where do I need to work? Where do I need to place my attention? Where do I need to heal? And Spirit will show you. But I think we are also, as beings, we come to the planet naturally connected to a specific, one of the specific 4 that we come here to sort of work with as our where our main lessons are, where our main teachings are. Does that make sense? Okay. So let me get back to doing this. Thank you, Spirit, for waiting. Thursday, August 1st, 2019. So check out that pick a card. Share that pick a card out. Share my page out, please. Help me get the word out, or sprinkle it, as they say, around your social media accounts, on your personal pages. Let people know about me, please. Show me love and support. Okay, so the energy feels good today. It doesn't feel too heavy. It feels like maybe some of us might be a little bit busy today, but it doesn't feel like resistant, sluggish, all of that. So on the whole, I'm going to say the majority of us are going to do quite well today. It being August 1st, it also being like infused with sort of Leo energy and the fieriness of Leo and the sort of motivation of Leo. I think that's a good thing. Let's just see what the card is. What did we get today? So interesting. We're going to say good morning to Buddha. Let me write this down really quick. I take a log of my cards just so that I can quick reference where they come from and back to and all of that. And Buddha is actually wanting to take up the entire screen today. So we're going to like give Buddha a big hello. Give me one moment. So the card for today is the Woman of Wands, which is Censor. And it's funny because there's a lot of orange in this card, which makes me think of Leo energy, fiery, spiritual, that sort of a thing. Let me pop the chat window back up just so I can see what you guys are saying. So the Woman of Wands is like the Queen of Wands. She's definitely spiritual in nature. She's on fire. She's kind of knows her stuff. She is able to, like when I look at this card, I think of knowing the rules so that we can sort of bend them or break them, if that makes any sense. Well, it's like with spiritual knowledge comes an awareness that maybe others don't play by or have it like really operate from. And so I feel like this is us kind of making things happen for ourselves in creative ways that really sort of might skirt around some of the rules, but we're not harming anybody, we're not hurting anybody. The card is called Censor, so it's all about intuitively sensing things, checking in with ourselves, checking in with our inner like compass, and is this correct for us? Is this right for us? Working our own sort of magic. That's why this black cat kind of makes me think of like magic in the sense of like not witchcraft, but it takes me to that place of a familiar and yeah, Wicca. So like it is witchcraft. It's not witchcraft, but it is. Like our own personal magic. I love that there's this angel back here in the sunlight, standing and basking in the sunlight. And then you have this Mayan like priestess with this giant headdress on. There's a lot of power in this card today. There's a lot to be had today, to get done today. It's all up to us how we want to go about it. But I would say stay in touch with your sort of intuitive understanding, your awareness of your own power. I love that this girl down here is meditating. She's shutting her eyes and taking a deep breath. If you need to do that throughout the day today to sort of check in with yourself, feel free to do that. Make sure that you do that, actually, I would say, because that's going to help you to access your power and get you guys into where you want to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, Mallory, is actually a really cool, you should look that number up. It means everything's falling into place. So if it's 1234 where you are, I just saw that twice over the course of 2 days, and I looked it up, and it actually means that it's your angels or your spirit guides kind of trying to tell you that don't worry, everything's falling right into place, into line. So I see the 1, 2, 3, 4 a couple times this last week. So this card today tells me that like we need to be more in our senses, like sort of sussing things out from a more intuitive space. It follows that Man of Worlds, which is much more productive in the material world. She is the Woman of Wands. We've had some interesting cards this week, guys. We've had a lot of royalty show up. The women in this deck represent like the queens, and the man cards represent as the kings. So on Sunday, we had that Woman of Worlds preserver that was going to hit midweek. And then on Wednesday, which was yesterday, we had the Man of Worlds, which was Achiever. And I felt like that was more the masculine side of things, sort of protecting our feminine side, the Woman of Worlds underneath it. Now we've got the Woman of Wands Censor. So I think we're going back into a more feminine and intuitive way of being today, but we're going to use it from a more spiritual perspective, and we're going to be able to sort of manipulate and I mean manipulate in a good way. Manipulate the rules, make them work for us, check in with what we really, really want and how we want to go about getting it and figuring that out. If there's something that's been sort of, not necessarily, I don't want to say a problem, but if there's been a situation that sort of needs a solution and you're not quite sure how to find the solution, today might very well be that day. If you actually go like inward a little bit, think about it and think about new creative ways of how to go about getting there. This card to me says that she can do this. She can help you out. Call this energy into your space or into your situation and utilize it to create that magic that you need to sort of move things forward. So I feel like this Woman of Wands is here to let us know that we have the intuitive awareness, the spiritual awareness, and the strength to kind of move ourselves through the situations that we might be dealing with today and even later in this week, okay? So just know that, okay? I think that's it for this card. Let me go back to my screen so I can talk to you guys for a minute, and that's it. What was I going to say? Oh, let me put up the chat really quick. So I have some surprises coming. I think I want to do a pop-up. Tomorrow night is Spirit Circle, so maybe I'll do a pop-up either Saturday or Sunday. It's going to be a very special pop-up. I'm going to have to talk to Ducky about it and have her produce some sort of advertising for it. Not advertising, but something for it. But I have an idea that I want to do, and today is a good day to sort of execute that. I don't think that it will be tonight. Maybe it could be, I don't know. But it will be fun. So you guys pay attention to the business page or to the group, and I will run it from Restream so that it posts in there. Follow the business page if you're not already, hit the bell button, and follow my YouTube if you're not doing that. Hit the bell and all so that you get notified when I put up new videos. I'm gonna try and do a pick a card once a week. I'm also thinking about possibly, I did August for the whole month, but I don't know if I want to do a weekly for each of the signs. I'm gonna try and figure that out because doing August took me like 3 days. So that would mean I would need to be able to get them up in time for each week. Either that or I do less cards for each sign for the weeklies, like maybe do 3 cards like I do on the Sundays. So we'll see about that. If you guys are interested, go to my page, comment on the monthly and say, God, I'd love this if it was weekly or whatever. And then I will try and see if I can swing that, if I can make that happen, because that's a lot of card reading, a lot of video making. But Mercury is no longer going to be retrograde soon, so hopefully things will upload easier and all of that. I was having trouble with yesterday's pick a card. I had to upload it 4 times. Drove me nuts. And the day before when I shot it the first time, because I reshuffled and recreated it, and that's what the final result was yesterday. I had a great pick a card with the same subject matter the day before, but I lost half the sound on it, on half the video from Siri. So it was quite a frustrating experience. It was definitely Mercury retrograde saying goodbye. Saying I'll see you soon. I'll miss you. So, yeah, be in your Woman of Wands today, guys. Remembering your spiritual power, your truth, your way to sort of work situations, work your personal magic today. She's all about her awareness of her personal magic and how she utilizes it to get stuff done, to help others, but also to help herself. You know, like she knows the rules, she likes to bend them a little bit, but she doesn't do it with any sort of malice. She does it to get things accomplished that serve not only herself, but others in the process. And I think that's her energy today. That's what she's trying to say to you guys. And I think that that's what you guys need to be. And there's a little bit of a boost of power there that I want you guys to explore today if you can. We also have that 3 of Worlds nurturing as the week ends card. So if some of you guys are getting into that space of wanting to nurture yourself, that's totally acceptable. Love on yourself, dote on yourself, especially with the preserver energy underneath all of this too. She's there. You can preserve and nurture. Me with my fogged out head right now, I need to preserve and nurture, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some more meditation for sure, because the Woman of Wands calls for that. She's going to want us, you know, in our heads and going deep and finding our answers that way. And there are definitely questions that I have that need answers. Now, for those of you that don't normally watch, I always end with this. If you have questions or worries or needs that you feel like are not getting fulfilled, what I have to tell you is you need to find the blessing in those situations. If they're causing you pain, discomfort, uncomfortability, whatever it is, you've got to understand that energy is constantly changing. Situations are always changing. Nature abhors a vacuum, right? So if we can find the blessing, or we can find some sort of new way of relating to it, or focus on something else that's a little bit more positive, we actually shift the energy. We shift our relationship to the situation. We take away some of that power that the situation may have over us on, say, a stress level or a worry level. And when that happens, better things can flow in. So we want to do that, and we want to keep that in mind. So those of you that might be suffering or feeling as though you need a little bit more help, this Woman of Wands is definitely telling me that you guys, if you slip into your own spiritual awareness and start to trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust what you know to be true, even if somebody feels like they're wronging you or you're in a situation that's outside of your control, this Woman of Wands, she can control it from inside the situation without having to be, how do I want to put this? It's like she has the strength and the ability and the awareness to sense where the solution is and get herself there without getting all caught up in the drama of it all. Does that make sense? So those of you that are suffering or need help or assistance, try and call on this energy today. Try and call on this aspect of yourself. Try and call on this intuitive strength and sense your way through. Sense your way into the blessings. Sense your way into how this situation is working for you rather than against you. And if all you can see is it working against you, then put your attention and your intention on a different situation that is a little bit more positive, or even a lot more positive. Look at what's working versus what's not working. Stay with the things that feel fixed and right versus trying to focus on the things that you feel need fixing, because those are the things that sort of bog us down and suck us up, and then we don't really get anywhere. We just end up with more situations that need fixing, or we still deal with the same situation 6 months later, just with different players. All right, so I hope that made sense. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe. I try and read I do actually read every comment. I try and respond to every comment. I may not always do that, but I do try. Any suggestions that you would like to see, let me know. Keep a lookout for the next pop-up event. It's going to be different and interesting and fun. So not only fun for you guys, but fun for me. I have a couple of secrets up my sleeve coming, so keep on the lookout. I'm waiting for something to arrive. Ducky knows what it is, but there's a package that's coming that hopefully will drop any day now, barring that the Mexican post office brings it quickly. So look forward to that. Look forward to your day. Look forward to August. It's a new month. It's a new day. It's a new 30-day cycle. We have a new moon. It's new. So let that energy refresh. Let yourself feel refreshed and go out there and kill it in a good way. All right? I love you guys. Have a great day. And Holly, Calvert, Curtis, if you're needing to push away the negative energy, go back and watch the beginning of this video. There's a very simple breathing technique that if you sit still and shut your eyes and breathe in positive signs and imagine them spreading out through your body and exhaling through your mouth negative signs, it helps to lift your vibration and move the negative energy out of your space. It's a very simple exercise that if you can visualize something as easy as that, it actually can help to shift your space and help you to feel better. I do it every morning, and sometimes at night, and sometimes in the middle of the day. But do that and see if that helps. Kristen Ravello, for those of you on YouTube that can't see the Facebook comments, says she's excited to see what's coming up. You should be. I'm excited for it. So I test ran it a little bit, and it went really well, and it should be good. Denise Gracia has commented with just a square box. I'm not sure what that is. Denise, are you trying to show me your box? What's going on? Oh, dirty. Sorry. All right, you guys, have a good day. You're welcome, Holly. Sorry I'm not doing personal cards at this time. It's just too early in the morning. I always like to just do the forecast just to give everybody a little bit of something to look forward to and something to think upon and ponder about and take into themselves to better utilize throughout their day. It helps me to reach more people and help more people faster than individual people each time. Okay? So, you guys, it was the party face. It came up like a little square box. So you guys upgrade my emojis. Oh, I don't even know how to do that. You're asking the technically stupid guy to upgrade his emojis. And I don't know if Jen Nichols is on here, but Jen Nichols, I looked at your email and I'm trying to do the things you've asked, and I might need to talk to you about it because I might need help because I am so technically stupid. I am also available for private readings, guys. If you want a private reading, they're done over the phone or by Facebook video. They take about an hour. They're $50, payable via PayPal. They're very informative. You can pick the subject you want me to read on if you have a specific need or desire, like if it's a love relationship, if it's a job, if it's money, if it's career. I can look at those things for you, but I only do one subject at a time because I believe that we as human beings tend to overextend ourselves over a cross section of a myriad of problems. And when we do that, we always want what I call the Holy Trinity. People come to me for a reading and they go, I want to know about my health, my job, my boyfriend. And it's like, whoa. That's all three big areas of our life that, if you just bring it down to one and focus on one and give that one the attention and the intention that it needs to heal it, then that will sort of shift it and change it. And then you'll start to see those changes start to take effect in the other areas of your life. Okay? So it's a very simple process. It's a very simple belief, and it's about keeping it simple. So when you're overwhelmed and you're feeling stressed, again, it's all just energy. Find the blessing, bring it back to gratitude, and you will find that it will shift. Okay? Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay? All right, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow in the morning, unless I do a real genuine pop-up where I just show up tonight with a big fat secret and you guys get to see what I'm talking about. All right, I love you all. Have a great day, and get your sensor on. Like, start sensing your day. Be the Queen of Wands. Be the royalty that you are. Treat yourself in such a way that your spiritual knowing trumps all other stuff around you. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Have a great day. I'm signing off. Bye.